Yeah, it was. I think it was almost for both teams. I thought first half defensively we were excellent. I thought our game plan was to make them play around us, which we made them do for quite a lot. I think the final third summed it up again for us a little bit. You know, when we managed to get ball, or we ended up with a counter attack, we never connected that pass, or our quality crosses went too often into the goalkeeper's hands or in behind. And then second half it opened up a little bit more, and we went a little bit more aggressive. And BB's had a couple of chances. I thought he played really well as well today, and then Tigers had a big chance as well. But they had one just before on a counter. I think we lose the ball and to transition, and Pooja, who's a top player, I think he puts the lad in, he slips it wide. So all in all, I thought it was a really good game, interesting, but no goals.
It's a quality team. I mean, they were third in the West coming in, and Pooja, the game was played at a hectic pace. So just tracking it across, I mean, defensively, it was solid, but on the offensive side, especially with Brecht early on, the ball get there and then just dispossessed off pass at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to Brett at half time because he was a little bit loose on quite a few passes, but he was getting into really good areas as well. So he only needed to really connect one, and he might have been the match winner. And he'd done that in the second half with the pass into Brandt, where he's turned and just put it wide. So we just felt that we could keep going with Brett getting into good positions. He's a clever footballer. He just needs to show that quality a little bit more. And then Tiger comes on and he does what he does, which is going running behind, and he puts the lad under pressure, gets in, and he just needed the finish.
Was this the fair result?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Correct.
This makes it 4 shutouts in May for you. Compared to last year, I guess, you coming into this team, defensively, it was a team that conceded to. Now it looks like a team that's going to be really tough to score on. What are some of the things that maybe you've talked to this back line that you felt like you've implemented to improve them?
I think just giving them a structure. Fullbacks don't allow people to play inside you. You want them to go on the outside where you can see the ball all the time. In around the edge of the box, don't let people shoot through your legs. The amount of goals that you see, and they're just small details that you can impart your knowledge, and how when our fullback jumps, we have to shift across as the other three, just to make sure there's no spaces between us. And they've took it on board really well. I'm still frustrated in the final third, but that will come.
Nice. And then just touching on Colina, he's had some big saves recently. Just what have you seen from him recently?
A calmness. He's a calm goalkeeper, and he does the basics really well, and that's what you want from a goalkeeper. Keep the ball out the back of the net. If it's coming near you, then deflect it over. He'd have been disappointed with that one in the first half if that had dropped in, because that was probably a bread and butter save for him. You probably asked me what a bread and butter save is, right? It's just like a normal save. And the one at the end, they were good saves, but ones that I would expect him to make as well.
Nice. And then just looking forward, right, you mentioned the final third. What do you feel like you're missing most? Maybe an attacking midfielder or another striker?
A little bit of both. We just need, listen, once Abada comes back, we become a stronger team, because he gives you that quality in there. For me, it's just we win the ball back quickly, and it takes us a second to recognise that we've got good control. And I want the players, certainly the forward players, to be thinking, right, now's an opportunity to go and get in behind and go and score. But that will take time. We'll keep working at it. I thought our structure was really good on the ball today. We built really well and got our eights into really good pockets, and it was just then the final ball for me at times. Cheers.
You
Can you talk about Jean-Pierre Gill's performance today?
JP? Yeah, no, I thought he was good today. They rotated down that side in the first half. Delgado would pull out wide, and JP sometimes didn't know whether to go to Delgado or stay at home with Pech, I think his name is. But he made some really good runs in behind, and he recovered well. yeah, his use of the ball was really good, and he actually saw the game out a lot better than he did in the week. Cheers.
Sam?
I was actually going to ask a similar question. If in the first half it seemed like Petch was getting free quite a bit, did you do anything to adjust in the middle or during halftime?
Well, we spoke about when Kerwin, initiated the press, because Delgado rotated, JP could actually go and follow him, and we just slide across because they actually emptied the middle, so we didn't need to protect the middle. We could actually, switch, shift across the pitch and make it more difficult for them, and I think that helped them.
A fair result, you said, but anything you think was really missing tonight?
A goal. Yeah, a goal really. I mean, I thought we gave as good as we got. They'll have probably made 300 more passes more than us, but they were all in front of us. So, I'm not too fussed about that. Just our execution when we attack.
And finally, any other performances from the squad you want to point out tonight?
I think the two centre halves were excellent again. I thought they defended really well, but Bronico I thought was excellent. It was his type of game where we needed the legs in midfield, and I thought he showed that, but he also showed his attacking intent as well.
Thank you, Coach. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cam?
Obviously a lot made of the 4 straight clean sheets. I'm just curious from your vantage point, kind of as the calendar shifted to the month of May, what really clicked on that side of the ball that's allowed them to find this continued success?
Just a mentality, really. I think it's, we spoke right from the start. The foundations for me are to build from the back and be a tough team to beat, and you can actually then go and coach how we're going to create a lot more in the final third. Distances are the big thing for me. As long as I think when you haven't got the ball is probably when you need to see your shape and make it really difficult for the opposition to come inside you. And I thought we really did that well today, because Puig is, I've watched him play over the years. He could probably still play for Barcelona, and some of the moves he makes when he runs with the ball, it was always going to be a threat. So to defend the inside of the pitch as well as we've done today was really, really pleasing.
Anyone else? Okay. All right, thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.